Well, Gary did it again. Okay, so I was watching a video just today, and Gary made the claim again about this thing about knowing something that he can't be wrong about. Okay, here's that clip.
Well, first of all, it's because God has made us to know certain things.
How do you know
Number
that?
two, hold on a second. Why? Through his revelation. Number two,
Okay, so this is a very common claim made by Presuppers. This is not something that only Darth says. I've heard several other Presuppers make the same claim. Even 𝐜𝐴 𝐵𝐸, he made the exact same claim. Here's that clip.
Well, I would say definitely our brain is involved with that, but you know, the difference would be is that I would say that God uses our sense and reasoning in order to make us know things for certain. But
okay, now Darth, very often he conflates the words or terms that he uses. He did this last month in his chat with Dr. J. Garfield, and he's did it many times. Okay, here's that.
okay, now. Okay, so how do you know that the uniformity of nature is real?
I don't.
Okay, but you're asserting it as though it is.
I said nothing whatsoever about the uniformity.
You said the laws of physics. The laws of physics would be the same thing as saying the uniformity of nature. I
did not say that. You said that.
Yeah.
Okay, so many of the terms that Darth uses, he conflates them. He talks about physics, laws of nature, continuity, uniformity of nature. All of it he conflates. He considers all of this as foundational knowledge.
And that includes my mind being made in his image. And he is given he is through his revelation, his revelatory acts, he has made us to think in certain foundational ways about the world around us that we cannot think otherwise.
And when Darth talks about this, he's not talking about only Christians. He's also talking about atheists.
Listen, I'm not trying to be mean.
Right? So I don't get to think God's thoughts when I deny him, right?
No, we do think like God. Even the most rank atheist thinks like God at a foundational level. They can't avoid it. They're programmed that way. But at a higher level, their thoughts are.
All right, so since Darth is claiming that this certain knowledge, which he considers foundational knowledge, he is claiming that it is innate, or we are born with it. So, if that claim is actually true, then if somebody were to ask you about it, you should not, or actually you even could not say, I don't know, when you're asked about it. Because as Darth says, you cannot think otherwise. It is something that you are programmed with, and you know it when you are born. Okay, so for example, if you knew at birth, or if you had innate knowledge of what is 1 + 1 = 2, then you could not say, I don't know, if somebody asked you about it. Okay, now Darth was asked, what does he mean when he uses the word continuity? Okay, here's what he said.
If you have no ultimate continuity, then you have no actual continuity.
Well, define continuity. What do you mean by continuity?
Continuity means that something or some things stay the same.
Nothing.
Well, then now you're screwed, but that there's something in existence that provides for continuity and regularity and hence laws of nature. Okay. Now, when we talk about physics, that's just a fancy way of talking about continuity. Now.
Okay, so according to Darth, foundational beliefs would include physics, also known as laws of nature, also known as continuity.
Best way, science is not a foundational belief. The reality of the external physical world would be a foundational belief. That there is causality is a foundational belief. That there are laws of nature is a foundational belief.
Okay, now, this point is very important, the following point. What if somebody does not claim continuity? Well, Gary was asked that. Okay, here's the answer.
Either continuity exists, you will identify directly or indirectly that it exists, or you don't. Now, if you do not claim that there's continuity, then you have no basis for intelligibility, because your very capacity to speak is going to require the precondition of continuity.
Okay, so he said, quote, if you do not claim there is continuity, then you have no basis for intelligibility. Okay? Okay? So, considering that he said that, what I'm now going to do, I'm going to do what he does. I'm going to take the rope that he handed me just now, and I'm going to hang him with it. Okay? How am I going to do that? Well, watch this. He was actually asked one time, what did he think about continuity? Did he think that it's actually uniform? Okay, here's his answer.
Well, do you think that's a correct or incorrect statement? That
Okay,
physics are the same everywhere.
it is an unsubstantiated claim that Sidney has made that physics is the same everywhere.
What do you think?
Well, what I think is that the Christian God exists, and He has revealed Himself, and He has revealed
Well,
that He
about
has
that
made
question.
it. Okay, well, I don't know that physics is the same everywhere in the universe. But what I
Okay, there it is. So he said he didn't know something that he claims is foundational knowledge, and that he claims is innate, and that he claims we are born with. But when he was asked about it, he said, I don't know. Go figure, okay? So, this whole idea, this thing about I have knowledge that I can't be wrong about, this is where that needs to go. Okay? It's as simple as that. Thank you for watching.